So, first and foremost, there's a question I need to ask you guys, and we're going to make a collective decision together. Okay? Everybody good with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to... So our time blocking class is supposed to start Thursday. Everything is ready to go, but there's only one disappointment. Anybody know what that disappointment is?
You don't know what time to make it.
No, we got the time. The time is at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to run for 2 hours each week. Because half an hour is the free session. The general session is 1 hour, and the Q&A for the VIP session is going to be half an hour or until needed to be stopped. We want to make sure we take care of the VIP. Now, the VIPs are going to get some amazing materials, okay? I put a lot of time, a lot of hours behind it to make sure that you guys get the top-notch material and to make sure that you guys get the transformation at the end of 5 weeks. Okay? My question to you is this. Here's the biggest disappointment. I don't have one single person out of myself that has referred more than 3 people. So I'm not able to share the good news as to who got their money back. So we can do one of two things. We can keep going, or we can extend it to see who is going to run to get their refund. Which y'all prefer? It's not my decision, it's the community's decision. But I would love to see some people get their refund because it is a very doable program. Here's my belief. I don't believe we've been promoting it enough. How many of you guys agree?
Yes.
Right? So I think if we put our heads together, and I believe if we extend it and we promote it, then not only will we be able to share some good news, but y'all make money. We have 11 people who earned, but out of these 11 people who earned, they either earned from 1 or 2 referrals. We have 2 people who are close to getting 3 referrals. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, if you're in favor to extend, just raise your hand.
Does that mean put off the date that time blocking begins?
So that you guys have more time to refer to qualify for the full refund of the time blocking masterclass. So we can have some great news to share others. See, let me tell you psychology, okay? When you don't have qualifiers, like let's say nobody qualifies to run the mile under 4 minutes. It becomes like a cemetery. Nobody want to do anything. Right, Mom?
Yep, you got it.
But then you got one person who run the mile under 4 minutes. Everybody and their mother is running to do better. I believe we have a very, very competitive community. How many of you guys agree?
Yes.
You guys have proven that from the community promise, right? You have proven that. Okay? I'm going to tell you why you've proven that. Let me go here. Share my screen. Let me know that you see my screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is how I know that you guys are very competitive because there's a lot of rising stars. Join the group. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm on the incognito window. I need to log in. All right. So, when you go to the community, right, you can see we're very active. Why? If I go to the bottom of the page, the last post is still within 5 days. So that means we have a lot of active people. Some community, you see a month. Okay? Now, The other way I know we're active, I go to the leaderboard. See, we have one person who is consistent on the 7-day, right? But look how many that we have close. I would say the top 4 are close. If you're like at around 150, today is Tuesday, 400 is around the corner as long as you create good content. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
But look how many people we have close to the month. We have 3 people. So let's say Cynthia hit 500. To me, 500, you're around the corner. Does that make sense?
Right.
You see? And all it is showing up not for you, showing up for the community. It's not about just putting content out, guys. It's about putting some love in your content. When you put love in your content, guess what's going to happen?
You get love
Rudy
back.
or somebody else is going to see that you put love in your content. They're going to give you love back. If y'all haven't seen lately, Rudy has been putting out some amazing thumbnails, some amazing content on picture,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
And he's got no less than 10 to 20 points on each one of those posts. When do you know you have good content, guys? When you're averaging 40 points or more per post. That's when you know you got good content. That's when you know you're ready to go ahead and start messy on social media. You know what 1 point equal on social media? 1 point equal 1 connection. 10 connections that are good connections equal to dollars. Currency. There's a difference between making a connection and making a good connection. How many of y'all agree?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know, I was on the DG Builder today, and Michelle asked me to share, you know, what are we doing different than the rest of the pack? Right? And all I did is just share my story. Where in the beginning, I was just creating the content to develop the discipline and the consistency. I had no strategy. I wasn't making the connection that I want. And most of all, the only people that were really attracted to what I was putting out was my warm market. But they already know me. They already bought tons of things from me.
Amen.
We won't say no names, right, Mom?
No need.
But you know what? It's all good intention, right? Then I started to become intentional. Anybody know what intentional mean?
On purpose.
On
Okay.
purpose, but be more detailed. Some people don't know what on purpose or intentional is.
A personal goal to achieve whatever it is that they're trying to achieve without being sidetracked.
Good morals, good morals. But what I'm looking for is this. When you post with strategy and with structure equal clarity. Clarity equal confidence. Confidence equal engagement. Who knows what engagement equal?
Money.
Connections.
Okay.
Connections, guys, connections. And what does connection equal?
Now it equals.
Cash.
Currency. You want to learn digital marketing? You need to know what I just said by heart.
Say it again.
Okay. Clarity, right? Hold on. I lost my train of thought.
I wrote it down.
You want to say it, Martha?
I wrote down intentional is posting with strategy, with structure, which gives you clarity, equals confidence, equals engagement.
You missed one. You missed one. You missed one. So intentional equal structure with strategies. That means you're posting with a strategy, right? And you have structure in your post. What does the structure mean? Hook, intro, pain point, solution, and CTA. That's structure, right? Every single content you create, whether it's a video, whether it's a post, needs to have those 5 items. That's structure. Strategy, okay? Is it an awareness post? Is it a consideration post? Is it a decision post? That's strategy, okay? Awareness post can be a B-roll. If you overachiever, you make it a full 90-second video. Same thing with a consideration. You can be a B-roll. Or you overachiever, 90-second video. But your decision post is always a video. Anybody know why? Why is the third video has to be a 90-second video? Anybody know?
Mm-mm.
So the viewer has an understanding that there's more to you, there's more to your message than what they saw the first couple of times.
Number one, you're a real person.
Oh,
Number two, that is where they can feel, right? People make decisions on feelings, not logic. Feelings. They have to see your struggle. They had to see your transformation. They had to see where you were when you were hurting, and they had to see where you are now. Life is better. They got to see hope. You're a hope dealer. Your first 2 pieces of content is a teaser. It's an introduction. It's like, all right, this person could be AI. This person could be real. Boom. You're giving me a little bit. You get 1 slice of the pie. Second content, you get another slice of the pie. But what do you get with your third piece of content? You get dinner and dessert. We call it the D&D post. Dinner and dessert. Does that make sense so far?
yes.
Right? So when you've got structure and strategies, that equal engagement. That means you start having people responding, creating conversations, right?
Right.
And engagement equal connection. Now, connection is not just somebody opting in your funnel. It's not just somebody coming to the community. The difference between a connection versus a good connection, right? So a connection is somebody who just opted in, right? How many of y'all here that have gotten leads? You've gotten people put BS emails, BS information just to get in your funnel.
Right.
I've done it many times. I got many people who do that. And I delete them. Because I don't need them on my list. Does that make sense?
Right.
Okay? A good connection is when someone comes in the community, they're hungry to get a walkthrough. Does that make sense?
Yes.
They hungry. They come, but they come with purpose. How do you get those kind of people? It's based on your content. Garbage in, garbage out. Does that make sense so far?
Yes.
So that is why, where do you practice? Where do you swing the bat? Where do you go swim your 50 laps?
In the community?
In the
Thank you,
community.
Mom. In the community. Nobody's going to call you out and say, oh, by the way, your content sucks. Nobody's going to do that in the community. Why? Because everybody got to start somewhere. Does that make sense? Here's a
Yeah.
bonus question. Okay, here's a bonus question. How do you speed up the learning curve?
Dating the coach?
You hit it on the nail. Going back to the dating game. What do I expect of you on the dating game? The number one expectation is be able to share your mouse. Who's in agreement?
Share what? I'm sorry.
Your
Share your
mouse.
mouse.
Oh,
Being in a
mouse.
position where you have the ability to share your mouse. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that important?
So the leader can help you see clearly.
Here's the formula. And some of you guys, this is not the first time you hear this, right? What happens the first 5 times?
The retention is low.
The first 5 times, the trainer drive. Does that sound familiar, Mom?
Yes.
What happens the second 5 times?
The trainee.
The student drive.
Yep.
The student drive, the trainer supervise, oversee. And the third 5 times is the student attempt to teach another student. When you successfully do that, okay, there's a good chance you're starting to stand on your own. Does that make sense? That equal the duplication process. We call it the 5-5-5 process. Some of you may not quite get it. No problem. We'll repeat 5-5-5 again until the training wheels come off. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
But what happens through this process? Let me show you what happens through this process. Okay? I'm going to go to YouTube. Okay? I'm going to show you what happens through the process. Okay? So when we go to YouTube, let me move this over a little bit. There we go. Right, we're going to go to the channel.
Most people don't stay broke because
Okay? We're going to go here and we're going to go Rudolph. Okay? Whoops. Outlaw.
Not the reindeer.
All right. So when you go to Rudy's wall, I want you to observe. Okay? We're going to scroll down some. So he looks like he's been doing some cleanup. Good job, Rudy. But this is good that he leaves this video there. Let me tell you why. Okay? Do you see a difference between his content from the bottom working on the way to the top?
Yes.
See the difference?
Yes.
Right? But guess what do you see now? You start seeing more branding from the workshop that we did before. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Let me show you another one. Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to duplicate. Okay. And then we're going to go here and type in Breezy Gibson. And then we're going to go here.
Who's out there right now? The struggling.
Let me move this out of the way. Hold on.
Their dreams, but often feel stuck.
All right, let me go here. There we go. Now we go to the channel, right? Doesn't have much video, but it's okay. Just from this alone, you can see the transformation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Everybody see the transformation, right?
Yes.
Branding.
So guess what? Pay attention. How many times before the student drive?
5.
5,
So how many more drive do I have with Breezy?
3.
2,
And let me tell you what's awesome about that. Breezy is already itching to drive. He wanted to surprise me today, and I'm gonna tell you, we all start somewhere, but you know, he took the time to build his own funnel through HBA. Might not be a big deal, but I remember when I built my first funnel, that was a big step. Does that make sense?
Yes.
This was my first funnel, guys, because it was the most important funnel of the community, okay? This was my first funnel. Those of you who've been around, how many times have I changed this funnel?
Can't count them.
For it to come this way. Does that make sense? Now, since we're here, I want to share with you guys the community video. I'm going to share the sound. This is the final version.
Most people don't stay broke because of a lack of effort. They stay broke because they never learn the skills to make real connections. Welcome to PPP 101, not another marketing group. This is a digital movement built to help everyday people connect the dots. Here's the brutal truth. If you can't pass the 7-second test or the 3-click test, you're invisible. People don't know what you do, who you help, or why it matters, and they click away. Inside PPP 101, we built a community-driven system. That makes sure your first impression isn't your last. We're not here to impress you. We're here to arm you, and it all starts with time ownership. Because if you don't value your time, why should anyone else? We're inviting you to our free time blocking mastery call, based on the same system John Maxwell taught. It's still the reason I've built over 23 income streams. You can access this workshop completely free when you join our inner circle. Let's break it down. Free community, that's the walking pace. Over $5,000 in value just for checking us out. Inner circle, now you're running. Over $60,000 in tools, templates, and training for less than a cup of coffee a day. Elite coaching, that's for those ready to fly. Serious entrepreneurs, ready to lead, ready to win. But here's where it gets even better. We've built a cash flow system that lets you earn before you sell. Hit 400 engagement points this week? That's $50 in cash. Hit 1,000 points by the end of the month? Another $50. Hit level 8? That's a $100 bonus. Level 9? $250 just for showing up and being active. No selling, no chasing, just real rewards for real effort. Why? Because confidence is built in community before it ever shows up outside of it. It worked for Rudy, it worked for Cynthia, it worked for Jeff, Martha, Arlene, and it will work for you if you take that one bold move. So the only question left is this: will you walk, run, or is it finally time to fly? Subscribe the PPP 101 Inner Circle now. Unlock your free seat at the Time Blocking Mastery Call and start converting with confidence. In less time, with less traffic, and with a whole lot more clarity. Protect it, precise it, prioritize it. We're not here to compete. We're here to help you complete what you started. Let's go.
So a lot of you have asked, how do I get a copy of it, right? Check your chat. That's the link to the funnel.
Check your chat.
That's the number one direction you direct a new person if you want to subscribe them to the free community. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Do you send it to them or do you watch the video with them?
Watch the
the
video.
Okay. So let me tell you the secret sauce. He or she who watches the most video with your potential referral will have the most subscribers. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Someone watches the video. I'm going to go right here, fill out the form, right? I'm going to go, so let's just say that Breezy is the potential prospect. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to put Breezy Gibson. Then I'm going to go in here and put Financial Breeze. It's financialbreeze@gmail.com. There you go. Then we'll put his phone number. What's your phone number?
404
404
438
438
4258.
58. Here's why it's important you walk them through. Because the minute they click here, it's going to take them to the introduction of the community. There's only one place to click. But the problem is when they click here, if they've never been on the school community, what's going to happen?
They have to join.
They have to create a profile.
Profile. Okay.
And that's enough reason for them to back up. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're there to walk them through the profile, right, where they just put in their name, they want to put in the picture now, they can, they don't have to, but it's recommended, right? Because our VAs, the minute they don't see the picture of the person, it's already a suspicion of a scammer. Does that make sense?
Right.
So if you put the picture there, that eliminates that suspicion, right? And then you can always tell them you can complete the bio later. Let's get you in the community, then you can go back and complete your bio. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But once they get there, they're going to have the 3 questions before they come in the community. You can help them with that. Does that make sense? It's just their email, their phone number, and who referred them. And then once you see where it says your request is pending approval, you're done. You did your job. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
But if you didn't go all the way there, there's a good chance you won't have a new subscriber. Because that's what most people are looking for, is the hand holding. Y'all understand?
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just the market that we're in today. We run a big adult facility. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Okay? This is your number one funnel to go to, because guess what? When they get in the community, that's also our Sizzle video for the community. Make sense?
Yeah.
Boom. Okay? Then they're going to receive a text. The text is going to look like this. I'll show you here. I'll find one. So this is what the text looks like right here, right? It's the most shortest and the most distinctive message you can receive. 3 steps and you're home free. During these 3 steps, myself, Brahim, or the VAs will attempt to contact them to give them a walkthrough. But you should do the same too. Because that walkthrough will mean 1,000 more times more you doing the walkthrough than us doing the walkthrough. Because who is the relationship with?
It's with us.
With
That's
us.
right. So why not build your credit score? Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone that you give a walkthrough successfully has a 90% chance of coming onto a workshop. Out of 5 people you walk through properly and they attend the workshop, it's guaranteed you will have one that will subscribe to Inner Circle, if not more. Who has proven to be true is Martha. Martha has proven that to be true. In fact, she has better statistics than 1 out of 5. Because she haven't referred 5 yet. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
we know that the method to the madness works. Rebecca is one of her referrals. And I believe Rebecca was here earlier. She might have got disconnected because she's still at work. But you see what I'm talking about, guys?
Yes.
Cynthia has better statistics than 1 out of 5. She's 1 for 1. She's 100%.
You've got to do better.
I mean, Eldon is 1 for 1 too. Hey, Dana, can you unmute yourself? How is your dad doing?
Hello. Sorry I was late. We were off the island. We just
No,
got
that's
back.
okay. How's your dad doing?
I haven't talked to him today, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Y'all keep Eldon in your prayers. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, guys, this is so important that you understand what I'm talking about today. Okay? Now that you understand between a good connection and a bad connection, the next step is currency. Some of you are starting to get a smell and a taste of currency. You know, we have 11 people right now in this masterclass that has earned referring commission. Does that make sense? How does it feel to earn referring commission, Cynthia?
Woohoo!
Eldon has earned. Let's see, who else on here has earned? What bothers me, yeah, Martha has earned. You know, what bothers me the most, guys? We have people earning that haven't even attending their first workshop yet. I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure that out.
They're earning without attending a workshop.
Well, they signed up for the VIP, but they haven't attended any of the free workshops. So they have done it from the automation going within the community.
Okay.
This is the newsletter that you guys are going to see go out. Okay? This is the newsletter you're going to see. Okay? I'm going to share with you where the concept and the psychology behind it. Okay? So, if you go here to NFL, most of you guys know I'm a big sports fan, right? I've always fell in love with the way that they do their newsletter. This goes out daily. Do you guys see how distinctive each topic, each sections, right? You guys see? And you see how they do the branding, right? The branding stays the same. It's very consistent, right?
Right.
So
Mhm.
our newsletter is a similar duplicate of that. I had to put some love in it, right? Because if I don't put no love in it, nobody gonna take the time to open it, correct? Where
Right.
did they sending this? Email. Okay. All right. So this is what the email looks like, guys. I'm gonna go to tools. I'm gonna go to email, and I'm gonna go to draft. I'm gonna go ahead and do a preview. So you guys see from this format, so from this format to this format. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But we keep the branding. What are the colors of PPP?
Gold and black.
And white.
Mhm.
White, gold, and black. That's our colors, right? But why do I use green? Because it has to stand out.
Yes.
And the only time that we use green is on the call to action.
Money.
Y'all love Dana, huh?
Yeah.
Got that team spirit.
So you see each section, right? It goes by each section, right? Another section, right? And another section. But what is important about this? If you pay attention, from here is now what we call your signature, your email signature. Okay? So you can see here, they come in here. They're the C. Once you click, it's never the same. Where do you think that's going to take them?
To sign up.
Community.
To the Sizzle video. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay? You leverage this video. This video is doing all the heavy lifting. You don't have to explain anything after the video. Is that cool?
That's cool.
Mhm.
My job is to make your job easy. Correct?
Yes.
How am I doing so far?
Good.
Good.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. So, guess what? There's only 3 things that I focus on, guys. Protect it, precise it, and prioritize it, correct?
Correct.
So guess what? Protect it, boom. Where's it gonna take him, do you think? Got backup funnel.
Mm.
Make sense? Right?
Yes.
Precise it. Where do you think it's gonna take him?
Sign up.
Community.
Mhm.
Make sense?
Yes.
And prioritize it. Where do you think it's gonna take him?
Legacy builder.
Good job, boy. If you had $100 for every right question, you'd be doing good today.
Go ahead and give it to me. Go ahead and give it
Guys,
to me.
I want to tell you guys, the reason why Dana has the answers is Dana is one of the very few people who spend a lot of time with me. Those who spend the most time with me have the answers to every one of these questions.
Bless you.
And guess what? This is going to be the same email signature that's going to be attached to every email. So if I were you, is I would do the same for yourself. right? Because if you go to my email and I compose an email, guess what's there? The exact same thing that goes out on the newsletter and the exact same thing that's going to go out on the email automation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Consistency, guys, builds trust. So you can see today, I dropped a lot of nuggets, didn't I?
You did.
Mhm.
Question is, are you going to eat the nuggets or are they going to spoil?
I'm getting ranch dressing with mine.
I need hot sauce.
So you see, this is important, guys. This is important because what does this lead to? Let's go to Breezy. How many of you guys have seen this great
Many
video?
entrepreneurs and business owners work tirelessly to build their dreams, but often feel stuck when it comes to growing their business online. My name is Breezy Gibson. Here's how the Home Business Academy helps. It's a simple yet powerful platform designed to help you succeed. With the Home Business Academy, you get access to done-for-you websites and funnels, step-by-step digital marketing training, a supportive community of like-minded professionals, as well as the tools to grow your audience and your income on your terms. It gives you clarity, structure, and results. If you're looking to simplify your online growth and finally put systems in place that work, this is your next step. Learn more today with us and see how we can help you grow. Your business deserves more than guesswork. It deserves results.
So
I liked it, Breezy.
how do you meet your mentor halfway? Okay. Obviously, that comes with assignment. And what is the assignment? This is what Breezy came with. Okay. Let's see which one. I think it was this one, right, Breezy? Was this the one that HBA, right? Yeah, websites and funnels. So this is what Breezy came. That this is the raw
Many
video.
entrepreneurs and business owners work tirelessly to build their dreams, but often feel stuck when it comes to growing their business online. My name is Breezy Gibson. Here's how the Home Business Academy helps. It's a simple yet powerful platform designed to help you succeed. With the Home Business Academy, you get access to done-for-you websites and funnels, step-by-step digital marketing training, a supportive community of like-minded professionals, as well as the tools to grow your audience and your income on your terms. It gives you clarity, structure, and results.
How many of you here like the before and the after?
After.
I'm just saying how you like the transformation.
Awesome.
Transformation's good.
Anybody want to guess how long it took to make this video together?
Half hour.
About half an hour to 45 minutes. Which is one date. Right, Mom?
One date.
The second date I did with Breezy was working on the posting details. Okay? You guys are going to learn something that is so powerful. It's called VID-IQ. It does all the automation for you. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about it. Okay? It does all the automation for you. How many of you guys would like to create stunning thumbnails in 3 seconds?
Yes.
No experience. That's what VID-IQ does. These are some of the thumbnails that it created for me. Okay? Hang on a second. I think I'm going to pull it through Canva because I uploaded on Canva and then I made some tweak to it. Okay? So I'm going to open up my Canva. Oh, nice. Canva. Here we go. All right. Oh, no. Log in. Continue with Google. Use another account. This one. See, Martha, you're not the only one who has that problem. Too many emails. Gotta remember, right?
Yep.
So, watch this. It's amazing. I didn't create these. That place, what do you call it? That thing created it. Okay. So we'll go to the YouTube thumbnails. Hold on. Hide the floatings. There you go. So these are all created by VID-IQ from this one all the way. What me and Breezy did this one from ChatGPT, and all of these are created by VID-IQ. And VID-IQ will give you a score on what it would do on the YouTube channel in terms of ranking.
This is live.
Is that awesome?
Awesome.
How many of y'all can click, attach a picture of you? So I give them the picture, I give them the subject, and I give them a brief description, and they came up with that. And all I did is upload it. Is that simple or what?
Yep.
Very simple.
Sounds simple.
That's what you're going to learn on Wednesday. Okay? But you see, so 2 dates equal 1 content with Breezy. We're averaging 2 dates. 1, create the content. 2, post the content. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Do that 5 times, 10 dates. Breezy, you're going to be driving pretty soon. But you won't be driving no trucks. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay?
I'm waiting
Here-
for my turn.
Here's another thing that's important. Okay? Is that you guys need to constantly audit. Okay? You need to constantly audit. Confirm my choices. Okay. Your LinkTree. Why? That is where you're driving people to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
When you drive them to your church, your LinkTree is your church. Okay? Your church cannot have dust. Things have to be in order, right? Things have to be welcoming, right? So they get a good experience, correct?
Right.
Correct.
Your LinkTree is your church. That's your space. It needs to be squeaky clean.
It's 7 o'clock.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
This is so important. Okay? So, how much time do you guys want to reschedule the time blocking mastery? How much time do you need? But I want you to answer this only if you commit to be one of those that is going to be willing to get their refund. You're going to do everything you can. You're going to do everything you learn. You're going to practice what you preach. And you're going to put implementation to be one of those that's going to be recognized for being able to know that the system works.
I have a question first, if I may.
Go ahead.
Can you remind me, do we have a video that we can send prospects about the time blocking?
You just watched it, Martha.
Well, that was,
Does everybody agree here that the Sizzle video says it all?
well, it was about the community, correct? But
No.
Recall the
No,
clock
no.
being standing out.
Okay, do me a favor, Martha. Do me a favor, okay? Watch that video 10 times. Watch that video 10 times seriously. And dissect that video. And I promise you it'll answer your question. Who's in agreement here? That's the reason why we create the tools for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
In fact, I'm going to make that video the video for the time blocking as well. Okay? So I'm going to go in here.
That's what I was talking about.
It's still the same video because they have to go through the video before they get in the community or get into the inner circle. But I'm going to take it one extra step and clear the clouds. Okay? Why? Because clarity equal what?
Confidence.
Clarity equal engagement.
Engagement equals.
Equal confidence.
Confidence and engagement is what you said.
Right. So let's go in here. Let's log in. Let's go to the funnel. Not that one. Jeff, your funnel is almost done. We just need to work on your story.
Okay.
Your story is important. All right. So it's going to be this video, but I'm going to change it with this thumbnail. Okay. So, because I kind of like this thumbnail more. So we're going to go here. We're going to edit the video. We're going to go grab it. And this is what I love about HBA. Okay. I'm going to show you. I can go in here, grab that video, and paste it. Correct? Correct?
Yes.
So I just changed the video, right?
Okay.
Correct? So I just changed the video, correct? Right? Now watch this. I can keep the video. I don't have to re-upload it to YouTube. But I'm going to go to Canva. I'm going to go find the other thumbnail. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to find the other thumbnail. It's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in here. It was the one that I did with Wendy. Where did it go? I don't see it. Okay. I don't see it there. Let's see if it's over here. Bingo. Nope, not quite. Where'd it go? It was 3 thumbnails that I did with Wendy. Community. Not here. We're getting warm. We're getting warm. Hold on. There it is. All right. So we're going to attach this thumbnail, right? So we're going to download this thumbnail. And I don't have to upload the video again. I just put it, with HBA, you can put it right on top of another thumbnail. It's pretty cool, right?
Cool.
Very cool.
So let's save this to the desktop, right? So right here,
Let's
I'm gonna
hear
go right here, right? and I'm going to click on edit video. And you see right here, I'm going to use custom thumbnail. And I'm going to go and grab that thumbnail, right? So I'm going to go in here. It's going to ask me to upload. I'm going to go to my desktop, grab this thumbnail. Bring it down. Nothing ever happened. Does that make sense, guys? So we have a different video, but the thumbnail is the same, exactly the same. So when I click here, boom, there's your page. But when they click, they get the Sizzle video.
Most people don't stay broke because of a lack of effort.
Link that
They
you put
stay
in the
broke
chat.
because they never
The old platform, you could not do that. The old platform, you would have to re-upload it to YouTube, put in the new thumbnail, and then bring down the link and do that.
Is that the link you put in the chat earlier?
Yes. No, the link I put in the chat earlier goes to the community. This link here is the Own My Calendar link. Okay? So this Own My Calendar link, right? So this is the one to invite to the time blocking. I'm going to drop that in the chat right now.
Thank you.
But you guys see how simple that was? To me, this is like, too bad Eldon is not here, Dana, but this is like running a Tesla. Eldon, he's our Tesla endorser. All right, guys.
Maserati.
I want you to write this down. We covered the time blocking. We got the HBA. Oh, you guys, I shown you guys the HBA showcase, right? So when you go here and you go to technology, right? And then you click on website, AKA funnel on steroids, right? And you scroll down, this is showcasing you guys' website. So that you guys, we do all the heavy lifting for you.
And
What does this do? Okay? This gives you the opportunity to walk somebody through the community. And then they see that you're one of the uprising superstar. Guess what? You don't have to say anything. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And that link right there,
What's that?
and that is the link you just put in the chat?
No, the link I just put in the chat is to take you to the time blocking. Sign up.
Okay.
This year is inside of the community. When you go to classrooms and you go to number 3,
Number 3.
our high-tech resources, right? And you click on the very first page and you see the showcase.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Yesterday on our one-to-one, I understood you to tell me to go back and watch all the replays on templates to learn how to do templates.
So it's right over here. You go to classroom, go to inner circle though. You got to watch this from the inner circle. Go to classroom, go to the very last module, PPP University.
Yeah, I
Start
went
from
there.
the top,
I
work
saw
your way
that.
down.
Yeah. So then after I do that, I mean, I saw them initially, but I can't grasp everything with one viewing. So I'm going to, see them again. Then if I have questions, you'll help me because
Yes.
I think you said you got
Here's the magical thing, Martha. Anybody can answer this. How many times should you watch it on a minimum?
Well, you said 10 times, but I mean, I don't have
No.
10 hours in a day.
Minimum
3.
is 5 times.
3 to 5
Minimum is
times.
5 times.
They usually
5
say 3 to 5 times.
If you do 10, you're overachiever, but it's in your favor. Does that make sense? For me, I'm going to give you the psychology of 5 times. This is something that I've applied for almost 3 decades. The very first time you listen, you might sound interesting. In other words, either you know you're going to be watching it the second time or you know you're not going to be watching it the second time. Does that make sense?
Right.
It's like you go watch a movie. Either it was good or it was bad, correct?
Right.
There ain't no in between. The second time you go watch this movie, you actually start to understand the plot. You start to understand the story. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So it becomes interesting the second time. The third time, you actually like it. I mean, how many of you guys have gone and seen a movie 3 times that you didn't like?
No.
Only Jeff.
Not me. Not me. Hell no. That only Kim would do that.
when you watch it the 4th times, guys, you start actually memorizing it.
That's Maverick, man. That's Maverick.
That's right. But when you go watch it the 5th time, guys, you actually start practicing what you watch without knowing, and then you start catching yourself red-handed. That's the reason why you watch this 5 times minimum. Does that make more sense?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
It's okay. I've been called worse than ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
That was Atlanta, Georgia reflex.
I love this community. How many of you guys love this community?
Love it.
Wouldn't be here if we didn't love it.
So, I want you to write this down again. But that was a great question, Martha. Okay? Okay. DeScript. Anybody not know what DeScript is? DeScript is a program. It's a platform. Okay? So you take DeScript, you add Canva, and then you add ChatGPT. That's going to be our formula to simplicity. We're going to show you how powerful these 3 tools are when it comes to creating content. And you're going to learn how to create this content in under 40 minutes. If not, when you get good, you'll be able to create it in 30 minutes. How many of you guys would like content like this? Okay, I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you. How many of you guys remember this video?
Most people don't.
Okay, kill that one, right? How many of you guys remember this video?
We were in a bad spot. I hit rock bottom again in our early 50s when the network company I was with, decided to make a plan change. We were doing all the trainings for them. We were giving 18-hour days to the team. Then one day, overnight, all was gone, vanished. No warning. I didn't lack discipline. I definitely had vision, but I was lacking clarity. I was lacking direction. Therefore, majority of the results, our first 3 sales came from warm market. But then came our first cold sale. Everything changed, guys. The minute I stopped chasing sales and start building the skills. We discovered digital marketing from a bigger community. It wasn't just a side hustle. This time, it was the actual framework, guys, that gave us the opportunity to give birth to PP 101 community, where now we're laying the path to making history. I discovered that online, you have 7 seconds to capture their attention, but you gotta hook them within the first 3 seconds. You only have 3 clicks to turn it into actions. That's right, guys. 7 seconds, 3 clicks. If you don't pass this test, there's a good chance you're invisible. No matter how hard you work, how consistent you are. Here's the truth that they don't tell you. It wasn't like a traffic or lack of technology savviness. It was simply the fear of not knowing what to say, creating content that didn't connect. I wasn't building trust. I was begging for attention. And the worst part, I was doing it alone. That's why PPP 101 hit me differently. It wasn't just another course. This is the framework that helped people like us. Not only that, it taught me how to show up with clarity, how to create engagement with purpose. But most of all, it helped me generate 30 plus real recurring income by just building real relationship. Let's take this very moment to recognize our upcoming leaders within the community. So Radar here qualified for the weekly qualification without selling, earned $50 by just generating 400 points. Same thing with Rochelle on the weekly basis. But
Hey, Rochelle, how does it feel to earn money?
Great.
Listen, if you were Rochelle and Zoraida, how many times should be showing you this video?
Yeah.
See, even Dana's grandson said 5 times. He got this down. Look, if I was Zoraida and Rochelle, I'd be showing it to every breathing thing that's walking across me. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
This
Yeah.
is instant credibility to you, Rochelle. This is instant credibility to Zoraida. That is why you want to qualify. You don't think I'm not going to create these tools when you guys qualify for certain things? Absolutely. It's for you to leverage them. Does that make sense?
Makes a lot of sense.
This is what content is all about. That's all it is. They want to see people winning. Real people. If you're the one presenting to that person and you're on the video, how real are you?
Real.
Real.
Doesn't get more real than that.
Right. Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if Cynthia, the one who referred Rochelle, I'd have this video on auto dial.
Lasting.
Exactly. Not that. It's like, if I'm talking to somebody at Starbucks and they're talking about struggling with making money, look, you got 5 minutes? I want to share with you something. But only if you got 5 minutes. If you don't, let's schedule a time. So what am I doing? I am watching this video with them. You see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't even have to know how to present. You just need to know how to click play.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your endorsement. The tool. Your endorsement is a third-party person or a third-party tool. Does that make sense? How many of you guys have heard that from Eric Worre?
Right.
All the time. Might I hear it for 10 years from Eric Worre?
And
I
Kim,
think there's a, if I take my hat off, I think there's a tattoo right here. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the kind of videos we're going to show you how to create and create with you. Why? Because our community, not just our community, I think everybody who's online could use some room for improvement in content.
Definitely.
That is where PPP delivers. But you got to be willing to come to play. I don't know if you've noticed, calendar getting tight.
Really tight. I'm waiting for a whole week.
So what does that mean if it's getting tight, guys? What are you supposed to do?
Gotta get out there and
Always text or call Kim to see if it can be squeezed in an open slot. Who has heard that before?
2 hands.
That's what you get as part of the elite coaching. Make sense?
Makes sense.
I should
When
be
you run,
doing it all the time.
so you either walk, you run, or you fly. But when you fly, you get privileges. One of those is priority on the calendar.
So you can soar.
Does that
I
make
have
sense?
Makes sense.
I have a question, Kim.
Yeah.
So with the scheduling, because I had scheduled late in the evening. So do I have
I think you
schedule?
try to get rid of your finger arthritis. I think you schedule so many of them, you try to get rid of your Parkinson off your finger.
So so I noticed you rescheduled for a different time. So what should I do in this?
No. When you're getting a second confirmation, that means I stretch your appointment from 30 minutes to an hour.
But it also shows a different time, Kim.
Yeah, it shows the full hour as opposed to the 30 minutes. Go look at it.
So you have it for 11 o'clock p.m. But when you send it to me, it says 2 o'clock p.m.
It depends on when you schedule it. Remember, you're scheduling on California time.
Right.
You're not scheduling on my time because your Google Calendar is going to show you everything in California time.
Yeah.
So it should be the same.
I
The
just
reason
thought
I
it
know is you're not the only one in California.
was a huge difference in the time from 11 to.
It shouldn't be if you're going by your calendar when you book the appointment.
So it should have been like 7 you Eastern time, right?
Look,
Oh, you're in Florida. Excuse me, you're in Florida.
you're confusing. But anyways, I'm not gonna waste everybody's time on this. That's a conversation we can have offline. Okay?
Okay, sure.
We can jump on Zoom after.
So
Oh.
at the end of the day, guys, here's what I will do. September is already the last 90-day run of the month. That's the last quarter. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. I want to know from you who is going to run to qualify to get refunded on the VIP.
I am.
All right.
Okay. Do you need 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
3.
So we're going to look at the calendar together. Okay, we're going to look at the calendar together. Hang on a second. Where's my email? All right.
All right, you got the NFL on there too.
We're going to get the calendar. Okay. And let's see here. What is the first Thursday of September? That's September 4th. Okay.
Okay.
No excuse, no ifs, ands, or buts. Who claimed their spot to get a refund? By September 4th. So we
The
can
deadline
celebrate,
is
so we
midnight.
can rant and rave about you and create a bunch of content with you.
We just need 3 to be on the workshop, right? To be
3
in
to
the
get your full
circle.
refund. That means you get your 67 VIP if you're already in the elite coaching, or if you're like Breezy, you're gonna get $97 plus the $67 back. Just
And they have
like
to be in the inner circle too, correct?
correct. Does that make sense? And when you sign up someone, they're not in elite coaching, they're gonna be doing the general session, this $97. The VIP is $67, but they also can attend the free session. Does that make sense? And they refer 3, they're gonna get 97 and 67 back. I want you to understand this, okay? We're refunding them the 97 and 67, but you yourself is keeping the affiliate. Does that make sense? So it's actually costing me to promote you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's how much we love you. That's how much we care for you.
Thank you.
Sharing is
Okay? How many people do you know that's willing to do this for you like that? Spend money on you for you to earn.
Oh,
Never happened in my entire life in networking.
I haven't met them yet.
No one's ever done that for me. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's what sets our community apart, guys. I hope you realize that. Okay? So, done deal. September 4th, let's run hard. I will make a big announcement. I will create a video for it so you guys can leverage it.
And that's midnight Eastern or Pacific?
I'll give you grace. We'll do Pacific.
I like grace.
You guys know why Cynthia asked? Anybody know?
it's confusing.
No, Cynthia is my last minute chick. Cynthia is always on the 24th hour, on the 24th minute.
Run this race.
Run this race. Run, baby, run.
There you go.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good day.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
see you later. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Be blessed.
See you at the top.
You